So Mia, today we're going to be talking about how to do a pull-up as a beginner. Let's face it, it's a sign of power, strength, invincibility. I love seeing other women being able to do pull-ups. It makes them look so majestic. You feel so strong. So today we're going to be learning how to do it. Before we start, I have to be honest, I can only do like 2 or 3 still, because listen, they're very hard, especially for women that are more, let's say, lower body focused. We got bunda basically. It's going to be harder. Someone that is leaner, you'll notice that leaner people will be able to do smash pull-ups much easier, but that doesn't mean that you still can't do it. And one thing I want to say, we're not here to chase perfection or be able to do 10 pull-ups straight away. It's about progress, and this is what I want you to focus on. Being real, being able to recognize the progress that you made over time, and ultimately getting stronger at your own pace, okay? That being said, I want you to forget about the squat rack, because we cannot start straight away from this, and I never started from this anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, can I introduce you to the machine? This is not just a simple regular machine. This is the pull-up assisted machine that will help you become invincible, like I said. But why do we start from this machine? Like when we're babies, we don't start running straight away. We have to start from the beginning. We start to go on all fours, and then slowly maybe we stride a little bit, and then we fall, and then suddenly we can walk, and then finally we can run. The point is, you can't go straight away to do pull-ups. We have to build our strengths slowly, and this is the perfect machine to begin. But there is one big mistake that most people make when using this machine, and I will say you're lucky today because I will save you from it. I know that I love you, so that's why, and you love me back, so you're gonna subscribe and like this video. You're welcome. It's mutual love here. Let's go under for a second, okay? So why am I going under? Let me just sit over here, because when you select a weight, a lot of people, when they do any exercise, they start going light, right? To begin with, you have to go light, right? Except for this machine, you want to choose a weight that is not too light, okay? You want to choose a heavy weight at first. And why? This is a completely reverse machine to any others that you use, because this affects basically this lovely seat that you see over here. Capito? Okay, if you put something light, a lightweight, this is the assistance that will give you. So that means they will give you light assistance. And what happens if you give light assistance, you put your body weight on top? Let me just show you. So let's assume that I put a lightweight, because this is what most people will believe, right? So I got here, I'm a beginner, I don't know. I'm gonna try and do a pull-up, and whoa, I already fell down, because this is all the assistance that you put. You put a lightweight, so this is only gonna help you with a lightweight. Comprende? So what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna put a heavier weight. You wanna put just a little bit less than your body weight, because obviously if you put too heavy, then it's not gonna even move this thing, okay? What's the point of even doing it? Now we try it, and look, it's giving me assistance. Actually, it's a little bit too heavy. I'm almost like, whoa, this is too easy. Okay, so let's just try it again, and let's put it a tad bit lighter when selecting the weight. Let's make sure I don't bang my head. This is what I want you to do when you are exercising. Sometimes try different weights, test it out, see how they feel, and readjust. Who tells you that you only have to try once with a weight? Who's gonna punish you? Next thing we're gonna be learning are these things are sticking out. What the hell are they? These are the handles where we're gonna be placing our arms. Why there's so much? Why is this moving? What's happening? Don't you confuse yourself, because I'm here to help you as always. So we have these ones over here, and you can put your hands like this, because obviously they stick out like this. So obviously they prompt you into putting your arms like this. So this is a little bit easier, because the grip obviously is closer, and the closer we go with the grip, the easier it's gonna feel for us. All right. If you want to start with the pull-up, because these are more like chin-up variations, if you do anything like this, for example, or cross it up. If you want to go to the proper pull-up form, you want to go nice and wide, okay? And don't go too wide straight away, because it's gonna be so bloody hard for beginners. So even if you want to start with the pull-up grip, okay, we can always start at the closest grip, but you have to judge. Do you want to start first with the pull-up grip, or do you want to start first with the regular chin-up, which is gonna be easier to build your strength? So let's say I want to practice straight away with the pull-up grip, okay? We know what grip we're going for. We know that this is nice and secure. We tested it before we jump into it, and now we are just gonna have to put our knees on this pad and simply practice. So how do we practice? Now, the main thing is, remember, I want you to drive the movement with your chest. So chest up, okay? Leading the movement with your chest up. Then when you come down, I want you to stretch all the way. Because a lot of people, and including myself sometimes, and this is something that I struggle, okay, when I'm actually not doing it as I'm doing it, the proper pull-up at the squat rack like I showed you before, is going all the way down, that I really struggle with, okay? Because this is the actually hardest part of movement, being able to stretch your muscles and then regain the strength to pull yourself up from there. So don't worry, this is the range of motion is called. Range of motion is something that you can improve with time and strength. But since we are practicing with the machine right now, and we have all the help and assistance, then I want you to practice going all the way down, big stretch, and then driving up with your chest and up. And how do we want to practice? I want you to practice doing 4 sets of this. You're doing at least 10 reps, okay? Over time, what I want you to do is to, like we do with progressive overload with weight, is to work with your weight. So instead of going heavier over time, I want you to go lighter so that you can build your strength. How do we work towards progressive overload with your pull-ups? So let's give you some numbers. I want you to practice 1 set of going your lightest weight, which remember, the lighter you go, the harder it is with this exercise. So even if you can only do of this lightweight, remember, even if you can only do 3 reps, it's fine. You don't always have to aim for 10 reps, okay? This is about any exercise. One day, those 3 reps will become 4. And then if you keep practicing with the same weight, those 4 reps will become 6 and then 10 until you build your strength. So don't be scared to go on a weight that you struggle a little bit more and do less reps with it, and then keep practicing with the same weight. And again, make sure that you improve the strength about that particular weight. Does it make sense? So over a few weeks, you'll be practicing with this. One thing that I want you to promise me while you do this with me and we practice together is to be patient with yourself, okay? I've been practicing now for months, and I've been through fluctuating, especially with my cut and my bulk and everything, from being able to do 5 and then now I can only do 2 again. So your strength can fluctuate with this because it's a very hard exercise. So it will take you a few months to finally be able to do 1 unassisted, but work with me. Let's do this together and let's not give up, okay? It's beautiful. It's not about being able to do something straight away. Strength and acquiring strength takes time. For some people, it will be easier than others, but focus on your journey. Even if one day you can do 3 reps and then another day you can do 4, that's amazing progress already, even just with the machine. Once you feel more confident with this machine and you can do 10 reps with a lighter weight even, I want you to start incorporating our friend over here. We have our lovely resistance band over here, Familia. I'm standing on the box because I'm short. I cannot reach this otherwise. But anyway, we got our lovely Amiga over here. This is a resistance band, and with this you can purchase it from Amazon, by the way, very cheaply. Or I only have one, but if you want to even work on your strength better, you can get different strength ones, different brands. So the extra heavy, the heavy, and the light. So that basically you can work through the resistance. How do we put it on? So we put the band into this, okay? And then we have a loop over here where we insert the other extremity like this and pull. Okay, and just face you because you can't be talking to my bum all the time. So what we're gonna do with this, you can pull it either to your foot, okay, or to your knee. I like to use my knee because I like to make it hard for me, okay? It'll be harder. Again, we'll be gripping the bar with our hands, using the grip that we've been practicing on with the machine, and we'll do exactly the same movement, but we'll be with the band alone. So we are stepping out a notch. We're bringing it a little bit more difficult on us, but this is how we progress, right? And listen, let me just do this. The first time that I did banded pull-up, so only with the band, I can only do 2. I'm not joking, go fluffy in face, please. But it's true. The first time I actually used a band, I had so little upper body strength that I can only do 2 with the band I'm talking about. So if you try it, like you can only do 2 or 3, it's normal, okay? I was the same. So you'll do it and you will think, yeah, what the hell, I can only do 2. But so what? This is how we become stronger, okay? I want you to practice with this too. Do you know what happens if you keep practicing with the band and do 2 reps? One day you'll be able to do 3. You keep practicing, you'll do 4. Keep practicing every week and do 6 until you do 10 with the band. Can you just answer one thing? Why are people scared to do exercises where they can only do, for example, 2 or 3 reps? Why do you always have to go to 10 reps straight away? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you going straight away to 10 reps? Is it not okay to start with 2? I don't understand. If you keep practicing, this is purely progressive overload. Progressive overload. Even if you can do 2 reps of this, keep practicing, you'll regain the strength that you need. So what happens once you can do 10 with the band? until you have unlocked a new level, familia. Which, by the way, if you want me to coach you on all this step by step with you, you can send me videos. I send you exactly like the review and everything with any exercise and everything, coach you basically. Link in description. New level unlocked. Now, you can practice on the same bar, by the way, before I just like to change the background. In case you were wondering how did I arrive this in some shot, there's 2 platforms, if you ever wondered, at the bottom of your squat rack that you can use to actually step on and do the pull-up, but some of you didn't know this. Anyway, so you've done the band. You can do 8 to 10 reps already on the band. Fantastic. So the next thing now that we're going to be practicing on is negatives. What the hell are negatives? We'll be basically almost there to the pull-ups. Instead, we are having that. So what we'll be doing, we'll be jumping, because you remember the hardest part of the pull-up is when you're actually at the bottom. So you'll be jumping to assist you, and then going as slow as you can down, okay? And then resting, jumping again. Let me just show you, because practice makes sense. So we jump, and we just stay here. We go as slow as we can, okay? Then get on the platform again and jump and go as slow as we can, practicing the descent down. However, the only negative with this thing, of course, it will help you with a bit of momentum, is right at the bottom, okay? So what happens then? We want to also practice with scapular retractions. What are scapular here, by the way? And why do we do this? So I want you to hang, literally just hang from it and do mini movement like so, almost like you're doing a pull-up, but obviously you can't lift yourself. And do 10 of these for 3 reps, because these will help you build that strength. This is actually currently what I'm doing myself to build my strength right at the bottom of the pull-up, so to be able to lift yourself up. Because, you know, I always imagine that you're hanging down from a rock, from a mountain or something, and you have to lift yourself up. What do? You pull up, right? It's a great skill that everyone is so. So yeah, doing those scapular retractions from the bottom, okay, lifting yourself up with those mini movements will help you build the strength. And this is something that obviously I said that I also need to work on. And Famia, the more you practice with these, okay, you want to practice at least twice a week. You can decide to do it at the beginning of your upper body sessions or towards the end of your leg sessions. But the most important thing is that, like with everything, Famia, you stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent with something and you do 1 week and then you have a break for 2 weeks and then you try again for a week, then you're not going to build that strength. You have to practice every single week, okay? It doesn't require a lot, just 10 minutes, even 10 minutes at the end of your session will be enough for you to start bringing your session. We want to start with small steps and then slowly increase and build our strength. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you want me to coach you with any form of exercise, not just pull-ups, with everything, if you want to build your bunda or anything like that, don't forget, link in bio. Hope you found it useful though, and yeah, I'll see you next time with the next video, familia.